I'm excited to have Kim Smith and Dave Moon all the way from Japan.
Yeah.
You guys are my
Yeah.
logistics people overseas, so please introduce yourselves.
Oh, that's me. I am Kim Smith. I am the the logistics operation plans analysis for 3rd MLG over there at 3MEF.
Right.
Awesome.
I'm Dave Moon. I'm the logistics I'm not the logistics
No,
operation.
that's me.
I'm the logistics analyst.
Oh, he forgot.
For third Marine Logistics Group.
But
Yeah.
their policies are amazing. So you guys flew all the way here to be at this event, MilAM,
Yes.
because tell me why you came here. Just curious.
Well, I came here because Kim said it was really important for me to be here. So,
that's a good
I just
reason.
want to clarify something. I am not a maker.
Oh, okay.
I don't make anything.
Okay.
I am a supply chain
Yeah.
analyst or a supply chain manager. But Kim really believed that I should be here as part of the MilAM event to really understand that, advanced manufacturing has a place within the supply chain.
Yes.
And if it doesn't have a place in the supply chain, then it's invisible. As a supply chain manager, if I can't use it, it's invisible to me. So that's why I'm here.
You're helping connect some dots, I know.
Yeah. So this would be my second MilAM, and the first one was just sort of exploratory, and this one now is a very direct, deliberate attempt at seeing what's out there in industry, and then what can I bring that back and brief or debrief really on what are the needs out in the Pacific and how we can support that with some of the industry partners we have over here. And it's been a great who's who in the zoo type moment because there's a lot of really great people here that we know, acquaintances and everything.
We have had some phenomenal conversations this week, and mostly that does come from being in the room. Sometimes you can't do this over a Zoom call. You really do have to be in the room. And I'd say this conference among many is one of the few, I'd say, that I feel we get a lot done. And we have these great collisions like we're having. And just this morning I'm getting a text saying, oh, Kimberly, can you connect Kim and Dave to so-and-so and such and such? I'm yes, I can. And that kind of stuff has been happening the whole week.
Yeah.
So I am personally just so happy that you're here because the things I learned from you when I traveled to Japan to meet the military, the folks in the military bases, to understand the additive manufacturing practice and its maturity level. You did so much to help me really understand what was going on because I'm a Jill come lately to supply chain. I'm learning. And when it comes to military contested logistics, well, that's a whole nother thing, right?
Right, yeah.
So I didn't have the language, I didn't have any of that, and you guys really helped me out a lot. So I'd love to hear about the progress that you're making in your little nutshell space because it has a lot of potential to really help and inform every one of us. Can you please?
Yeah, so you mentioned contested logistics,
Yes.
and I know that everybody kind of wraps around that. And again, as a supply chain manager, logistics is always contested. At no point is it ever not contested,
Makes
right?
sense.
You have time, space, whatever that is, but then when you have the adversarial part of it, like your adversary has a vote now, and if you're going to get that part. So in our AOR, it's big blue sky, big blue ocean, and you are an island unto yourself. So when we say contested logistics, that means, getting things from all the way from CONUS at 6,000 miles away to our little nutshell of a place is quite
Your little island.
is quite a thing. So in the time of crisis, contingency, and God forbid combat, it is an imperative that the supply chain is equipped and ready to sustain combat power and regenerate combat power. And if it's not in the AOR, you have to consider it's not there.
Yep, absolutely.
It's not there. And so what advanced manufacturing does from a supply chain perspective is that it brings it closer to the point of need. It's part of my now supply chain. It solves space, it solves transportation, and in some cases in kind of a byproduct cost, but it has to be something that is relevant and deployable and employable at that time. So that's what it represents for me.
Okay,
So.
that's a good description of what it actually means. And now you have done some pretty cool things recently to take, say, additive manufacturing and the digitization aspects of it and really bring it home in your area. Could you talk about that project and what it's meant to you?
So we had an amount of digital twins that were provided for us, and for the first couple of days we were deciding, well, what do we do with them? Do we send them higher to get, I guess dealt with is a horrible thing. And then Dave and I collaborated, and we're like, you know what, we can build these. We have the capacity between the two of us to build the files out of these digital twins and be able to give them to the community in order to sort of supplement where is a kind of a stagnant area in understanding how advanced manufacturing can enable the warfighter. Yeah. So we spent 6 weeks. We spent 6 weeks between data mining, prototyping, and developing technical data packages and scalable and researchable part numbers and NINs and everything like that. And then we, I think it was around 10,000 files or something.
10,000 files we originally received.
Yeah, 10,000. So
and then we turned back 20,000 files back.
That's amazing.
20,000.
Complete with pictures.
Complete with pictures.
Right. Images of the part, which is so important, right?
Yeah.
So you know what you're looking at.
Right, and that allows for if there's an AI model out there of some sort, that allows that model to be able to coalesce those parts into better products or more industry-based products. I guess I'm just trying to say like better products in general. So the baseline products was of this material, but then maybe the AI analysis will be like it, but a better product would be this material type stuff.
But that's yeoman's work, right? That's really a lot of detail and a lot of focus, intentional focus to do it, and with just 2 people and that level of part analysis is really remarkable. Like, congratulations on that. I know when you first told me about this, I was like, wow, I wouldn't have the patience to get through that by any means, but it's an important exercise because that's on every defense platform. We have at least that many parts that we're needing that could be made in that regard. It could be made additively or have the opportunity to be either made or machined. It doesn't matter, but we need to have them, right? For sustainment.
Right.
So, I mean, you're teaching us how to think differently about this moment and operationalize it, because that's really where we're at. We have all these different operational layers, right? And on the supply chain side, we need experts like yourself to help us figure this out. And then the policy side is where I kind of skate on the top, trying to be relevant. I'm not sure if we're meeting that yet, but we're trying. So when you think about what we can do as a service, like we could just take the Marines for example. How do we take the lessons that the Marines have painstakingly garnered and share those across the other services who are not really as far along maybe as you are?
Yeah, I think integration. I know we've heard the word integration a lot during this time. So a little bit of a feather in our cap is that 3rd MLG is the only Department of War entity that has fully integrated advanced manufacturing into an existing supply chain. It's the only one, and it took a lot of research, and it took a lot of systematic understanding of what that is and what was needed. But we came at it as a part of a process. Right. It's part of a process. We didn't ask anybody to do, don't change the behavior of your system. We didn't ask anybody to do any new learning. We just asked them to change the process a little bit. And so I think that's replicable and scalable across. What we did is we took the capabilities of the production center and made it a supply chain entity unto itself. Now that what that did is that now I have a production capability that's visible to the supply chain.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yes,
right
and we
there you
need
go.
that. We have so much hidden capability, production capability, and on bases or in private R&D or in universities and so forth. So that is one of my goals, is to get a sense of where that is located. So you've done it for your area.
Yeah.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
wish others would be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So right,
useful.
so 3MEF has done that, and we're trying to help a couple of entities out in the Korean Peninsula to replicate that, and
Yeah,
they're very
very
close.
good, very
and,
good.
and when they solve it for their service, then
That's
we will be able to now bridge over into a true working joint logistics enterprise.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, that's really exciting, and I know you've had some great conversations here.
Yeah, we sure have.
Not just this one, but others. And so extending your learnings to our friends in DLA and across OSD. I think it's still Office of the Secretary. Yeah. I don't know words. I hope that I get a chance to come out and see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And
Please
you
come see
shouldn't
it.
just be coming this way all the time,
Yeah.
but
Come see.
spending some time in the Indo-Pacific area where we can, understand what it means and get our warfighters up to speed on both continents.
Yeah.
Because I saw what we had. I saw, the differences between the different bases that we have,
Yeah.
and really, to be surge ready, we have to integrate all that.
Agreed.
Yes,
Really,
absolutely.
the integration word
Absolutely.
again.
Yeah.
So, thank you for being here. I'm
Yeah.
so glad
Thank
you could
you.
grab a quick interview with
Oh,
me.
sure.
Oh no, it's
And
our honor.
yes,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
yes, and let's have you have a safe flight back
Yeah.
home.
Yes.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a long time,
Yeah.
and hopefully I'll see you in the fall.
All
Yeah.
right.
Come on out.
I'll come
I'm
on
coming
out.
to see you. Nothing like fall in Japan.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
So, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.